I think this is one of the nicest looking 10th scale crawler releases we've had this year. This is the FCX10 Land Rover Discovery from FMS. FMS?
Now they do come in 3 different body styles, all Camel Trophy editions. You've got the Discovery, you've got a Defender D110,
and then you've got the classic Range Rover. I've already reviewed the Range Rover on the channel and I was really impressed.
with this out-of-the-box performance, you know, how well it could crawl, how well it was able to actually climb considering you've got that top-heavy body.
So FMS sent me over the Discovery and I wanted to review it as well to see how it compares.
Now, if you're not familiar with the FCX10s, it is a Lexan body, not a hard body.
But to be fair, you know, they've done a really nice job with the Lexan bodies. You got lots of nice scale details.
You've got a full roof rack on top. You get little limb risers that you just have to make up to stick on there.
You've actually got a full interior in there as well. You've got a dashboard with dials and gauges.
You've actually got a driver in there as well, which, I'm not a massive fan of the driver, to be honest.
This one comes with the sand ladders. You get your jerry cans, which I did glue on, otherwise they'll go flying.
You got your front bumper on there. You got your windscreen wipers. You've actually got working spotlights on the roof rack as well. On the back, you got your spare wheel cover. You got your Camel Trophy badges and everything. You got your ladder. Now your front bumper is a little flimsy. I didn't have any issues with it smashing into rocks and stuff like that. Now the wheels are actually the same on all 3 models. They're these plastic bedlock wheels.
The tires on the Disco are actually larger than the tires on the Range Rover. I believe these ones are 120 mil.
When I first saw pictures of this one online, I did think they looked a little bit silly, but to be fair, when you actually look at it in person,
These are really nice and soft. They're actually quite grippy as well, to be fair.
Now the body actually uses their latest quick release system. Basically underneath we have this quick release system where you basically just turn it.
One thing to note with the light controller is it's not waterproof, so you might want to either waterproof it or move it.
battery trays in the middle. You can see you've got an all-in-one ESC and receiver with an XT60 connector.
And then you got a 550 32 turn brushed motor. We just have the 1 micro servo here, and that's because we have a 2-speed gearbox.
Chassis-wise, you've actually got metal chassis rails. You've actually got metal 4-links front and rear.
And you can see that this one is straight axles, not portals like the original K5.
As I've run mine, you might see mine are a little bit crusty. Yeah, don't run your rig at the beach. I try to avoid the salt water, but it always gets you.
My only complaint is that because this one doesn't have the diff locks, they haven't plugged the hole. Really, they should have put a plug or something in there.
So it actually comes with oil-filled shocks, and you actually get some really nice movement. They're actually a dual spring setup.
What else comes included? You get a nice FlySky 6-channel radio. You don't make use of all 6 channels.
If you pop the flap up, it's got all your usual stuff like, you know, your steering trim, your dual rate, you got your dip switches and everything across the top.
The transmitter takes 4 AA batteries. Yes, I know I've mixed my batteries, and yes, I know they're from Lidl. They work absolutely fine.
You also get a little bag of goodies. You get your usual wheel wrench tool. You get your usual little hat for your FMS driver.
Get your spade, and you get your axe handle and the axe head. Like I said, I'm probably gonna paint mine before I stick them on.
Okay, so it's powered on. To turn your LED lights on, and you're basically just gonna push channel 5 down.
You then get your headlights and you get your roof lights.
Now you've also got indicators, and I can't see how to turn them off. I'm pretty sure with my Range Rover I had a little sheet that came with it. So you've got indicators on the rear as well, and then I actually have mine, so I've got tail lights on there. Out of the box you don't have tail lights.
So before we get the body back off though, just check out the steering servo. So it's not the fastest steering servo in the world, but you know, it's not bad.
The rear, I have noticed on the Discovery that it can be a little bit temperamental. So you can unclick it, but then when you push it back down, it kind of gets a little bit stuck.
Out the box, I'm pretty sure the wire configuration comes like this. It's this cable here, if you just unplug it.
And then what you want to do is you'll see on your loom you actually have a spare connector. So basically what you want to do is just take that wire you've unplugged and just plug it into this spare port here.
Now, if you don't want your indicators, just basically unplug CLL1 and CLR2, because that's the wires for the left-hand side and the right-hand side indicators.
All right, I think that's covered everything. Let's get to the running footage so you can see what it was like on the rocks and on the trail.
Okay, let's see how this thing does on the rocks. I'm interested to see what this one's performance is like versus the Range Rover. This one should have better ground clearance. Oh, body's not going to stay shiny for long, is it? There you go, look, it is eating up the rocks, isn't it? You can definitely tell it's got more ground clearance. There's a nice bit of movement on there. Oh, go on. Oh, that's some side hilling right there. Is it gonna level out? Hopefully, because otherwise it's gonna tip and fall. Oh, nice. Let's see if we can come around here and then see if we can climb up this side over here. Oh, look at that side hill. I think that's gonna end in tears in a minute. Let's see if we can go right a little bit. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, it just leveled out before a tip. That was nice. Just look at that body roll there, look. That is just so cool. Such nice movement. I love the sound of tires down on grip. I don't know about you, but it's so satisfying.
Now I think this is one of the nicest looking 10th scale crawler releases we've had this year.
Just the way it moves, the way it looks, the accessories.
Well, what do you think? I mean, I was really impressed. I think for a ready to run, they've done a fantastic job. I would definitely recommend running on a 3S because I think it would be too slow on a 2S. And
let's take a look under the hood. The quick release system makes this super easy.
You've got a clean layout here, metal chassis rails, everything is neatly tucked away.
Here's your 550 brushed motor. Plenty of torque for trailing, though not the fastest.
The oil-filled shocks give really smooth damping. Look at that articulation.
Steering angle is decent out of the box. Not competition crawler level, but good for a scaler.
Battery tray is right in the center for good weight distribution. Fits standard packs easily.
The included radio is actually pretty nice. It's a FlySky unit, feels good in the hand. You've got your trims here and switches for the lights and 2-speed transmission.
The lighting system is fantastic. Headlights, fog lights, and the roof rack spots.
It does have functional turn signals. Some people love them, some hate them. You can unplug them if you want.
It comes with these little scale accessories. You'll need to paint them up to make them look real.
The molded details like handles and mirrors really add to the realism. It's not just stickers.
Check out that dashboard. It's got decals for the gauges. Pretty impressive for this price point.
It has full inner fenders too, which keeps the mud out of the electronics.
The pros: amazing scale looks, great lighting system, and capable performance out of the box.
Cons? The front bumper feels a bit weak, and I wish the tires were a slightly softer compound.
There's plenty of room for upgrades though. New wheels, tires, maybe a winch on the front.
For the money, I think it's one of the best value trail trucks on the market right now.
I've had a blast testing this. It looks great on the shelf and performs great on the trail.
If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more RC content.
We've got some more cool builds coming up soon, so stay tuned.
Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you in the next one.